Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 70 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today we have just got 4 league games left to try and play and get maximum points from in the hope that we can try and win the league. We are currently 1 point behind Man United and 3 points behind Chelsea, so it's very tight. Hopefully they drop some points and we can nick the league. That would also be really good. But before we get into things, if we could go hit 25 likes for reaching 70 episodes, which is quite incredible really, of this series, and that would be really appreciated. And if you also could go and subscribe as well, that'd be fantastic. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and apparently 80% of people that watch my videos haven't subscribed yet, which I was so shocked about. So if you haven't subscribed, then please go ahead and click the button, it'd be really appreciated. And let's crack on into things. Like I was saying before, 70 episodes is probably the longest series I've done on this channel, so it just shows what the support is for this series. So thank you all very much for those that do go hit the like button and subscribe. And let's move on into the game. Now we've got a game against Middlesbrough. We are going to play the match. We're going to put out our full strength team because we need to take maximum points from every game now. And let's see how we get on. Okay, this is the team I'm going to be putting out. It is my strongest team, and I've just basically brought in Munir on the right-hand side for some extra pace. Hopefully he plays well, because otherwise he is on the way out, assuming that we go on to play the next season, because he hasn't really been good enough on the right-hand side for us. That's the bench we've gone with. We've got 2 strikers on there, so should be plenty of attacking options if we need them. And really, we should be beating Middlesbrough. I was tempted to sim this game, but I can't really afford to drop any points, so I'm going to play it, and I'll do the same with the other 3 games we have left. Here we go, big game against Middlesbrough. I'm not really too sure if they've made any additions to the team since coming up, but I'll have to wait and see, I suppose. They might have 1 or 2 better players in there, but most of them I would have thought will be pretty much the same as I'd expect. Ball through to Berahino, that's a much better pass. Just needs to beat the defender, and we've not managed to do that at all. Since we've started this game. We have been on top. We've had a few chances, but no one's had any clear-cut ones so far. And we're just waiting to try and get one on goal first. Oh, Berahino, he must be through here. Ayala's going to try and catch up. He's gone for the tackle. That's surely a penalty and a red. Must be. We've got ourselves a penalty 31 minutes in. Now then, is it going to be a red, or will he let him off with a yellow? To me, it looks like last man, but he's giving him a yellow. Maybe he thinks that the other players were catching up and were able to intercept it. Not really too sure on that one, to be honest. We'll have to have a look on the replay, because to me, he looks like the last man. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see what the replay shows. Can't help but think he's the only person there. I don't think there was anybody else around me. I'm not really too sure. But for me, that's got to be a red, surely. We've got ourselves a penalty anyway. I don't know why Ramirez is taking it. I nearly took it with him then. We'll get Berahino to take it. He's got the best penalties. And hopefully we can put ourselves in the lead. 35 minutes in. Oh, it's just about gone in. I thought that I'd missed then. Obviously, I was aiming for there, definitely. But 35 minutes in, we've got ourselves the first goal again. Berahino off the bar and in. And we've got ourselves in the lead, and it's about time as well. And as at the first half, still winning the game 1-0. Decent first half performance. They seem to suddenly flick a switch and start playing well, though, for the last 10 minutes, which is a bit strange as I scored the goal. But yeah, I think that usually happens on career mode, to be honest. We are going to take a Brid cut. I'm not too much of a fan of having him on the pitch now he's got a booking, because he's obviously needing to make quite a few crucial tackles. So we're going to take him off, and we'll bring on Calvin Phillips in centre attacking mid, and we'll drop Lewis Cook a bit further back. Hopefully that's going to improve us a little bit going forward. We'll have to wait and see. And I think that's going to be it for the first load of changes. We'll probably make some more 15 minutes in. Cook running at the defence, trying to find Calvin Phillips on the left-hand side. Surely going to pull it back for Gray. Can he finish it off? No. Saved by the keeper quite well in the end. Although saying that, it wasn't really put in any of the corners, was it? Not the greatest of shots from Demarai Gray in the end. Brilliant ball to Munir. Onto his left foot. Still got it here. Munir, can he finish it off? Oh, another good save from the keeper. 15 minutes left, and we're starting to get hold of this game a bit more now. We were starting to lose it, in fact, for the last sort of 15 minutes, but we've managed to regain it a little bit now. And we just need to try and get a second goal, because it's not been particularly comfortable in this game. There's 6 minutes left, so we are going to make 2 more changes. Gomez comes on at left back. Galloway moves forward a little bit with Vardy up front. That means I've had to drop Calvin Phillips back, just to kind of give us a more defensive look. Munir on the right has come off, and Berahino, who's playing up front, also comes off. Also means Demarai Gray moves on to the right-hand side. Only 6 minutes left now to try and hold on. Doesn't look likely that we are going to get a second goal unless they start to push a lot of players forward. Vardy's won it back off the defender brilliantly. He couldn't really make up his mind what to do, and he's just been caught up there, Vardy, way too easy by the defender. And sadly that attack comes to an end. Demarai Gray going to have a shot. Oh, it's a good save actually. I don't know whether it was going on target or not. out for a corner. We might have one more chance to get a second goal here. Gray with the ball in, looking for Calvin Phillips, who I think gets ahead on it. But that is it, the game is finished anyway. We've got the 3 points, we won the game 1-0, and that is the main thing. Hopefully, the other teams above us, Chelsea and Man United, have dropped points. Let's wait and see. Man United they've actually dropped 2 points. We go above them, I think. Or we might be level with Man United now. I'm not too sure. I'll have to wait and see when we look at the table. And as you can see, we are 1 point ahead of Man United, and we're on the same points as Chelsea, but they have yet to play. So we'll wait and see how they get on in their game. Don't know who they're playing. Looks like it might be Villa, although there's a few teams that are also on 34 games, so it could be any of those. Looking like some of the easier teams that they're coming up against. We do have some monthly scouting updates to look at, and we are going to reject the ones that obviously aren't good enough. 93 potential looks decent, 87 I'll reject him, and same with the 71 potential. Anybody else? In fact, we will actually take the 87s, thinking about it, so we'll take him. Lewis Cook, I don't think we want 2 Lewis Cooks, to be honest. We will just reject him, he seems to play in a different position anyway, and he actually does look quite good. Ross, so we'll sign him up into our youth academy and hopefully get some of those coming into the first team next season. Also, some more player developments. Hopefully this week we can get some other players up. Overalls, can Calvin Phillips go up? Or anybody, in fact? No, we've got a couple going up in attributes, but again, not much more progression in overall, which is a bit of a shame. Rossetti needs to get to 75 overall, because that'd be really good if we could get him up to that. Especially for like a player that's come through the youth academy, it's quite good. I think we might have actually bought Rossetti, but he's a regen player, isn't he? So it's quite good to have him such a high overall as a second keeper as well. Fantastic if we could get him up a little bit higher. We've got a game against West Brom coming up, but we've also got some more emails to have a look at. Again, the Youth Squad monthly report. Let's quickly go through that and see if there's anybody I need to let go. Need to release him, he doesn't look good enough. Same with the 83 rated player as well here. And I think we'll get rid of Ross Koke, or Ross Coke, however you want to pronounce his name. Even though we've just signed him up, his potential has dropped massively. Well, I am tempted to just give him another month, because at the moment, he is a low overall and low potential, but he might go up, you never know. Other players, I don't know whether we need to get anybody else in from the Youth Academy right now. I think the best one obviously looks like Kingsley. I think we might bring in Kingsley, see what he's like, but actually, the squad's full, we can't, we have to wait until next season, I would have thought now. On to the West Brom game, we're going to go with the exact same team again. Calvin Phillips has actually gone up to 72 overall, I think now. I'm pretty sure he was 71 before, which is good. But we are going to go with the exact same team. Hopefully get ourselves another 3 points against West Brom. And let's see how we get on. Now obviously Berahino comes up against his former team in this game, so it'd be nice if he could get a few goals against them. And hopefully just secure us the 3 points basically. We need to get as many goals as possible in this game. I'm not happy with just winning 1-0 each time, so hopefully we can get off to a good start and get in a couple of goals. Oh no, it's through. Oh, they've gone 1-0 up 11 minutes in. That's the first chance and they've scored it. I think it was Sessegnon that played it across. I don't know how they've got through our defence so easily there. It was just a long ball up from the goal kick and somehow it's got through and they're winning 1-0. Cook looking for Ramirez. It's a good ball, but we're just getting crowded out every single time we get through. We're really lacking a decent centre attacking mid also in this game. Cook's not able to play in that position well enough for my liking. Bridcut's going to have a shot, which we've not had, I don't think, in this game so far. And it's just been such a poor start. Gray to have a shot. It's not a bad shot. It's saved by Tom Heaton, who's playing in goal for West Brom, and it's out for a corner. We need to try and get another goal here, or a goal. Let's try and get the ball in. Not the greatest ball, but hopefully try and get it back in with Munier here on his left foot. Into the back post, Bailey's in there, and I think it's been headed by Bailey. Has it? No. Okay, another corner. Can we get actually a goal from this? Ramirez will take, I don't know why he's on corners, but we'll leave it for now. And that is a really poor header, isn't it? Out for a goal kick, and that is it for the first half. Still losing the game 1-0. We are going to make one change, I think. We could do with getting 3 points here, because Man United are currently dropping points. They are still drawing against Newcastle 0-0. Chelsea are also going to be playing later on against QPR, I think. But we need to make the change ourselves. And what we are going to do is take off Lewis Cook, bring on Yaya Toure, who really lacks some quality going forward. So hopefully Yaya's going to provide us with that. So we'll move Munier out a little bit further, because he hasn't really had to do anything at all so far. Hopefully can find some more space on the right hand side. Let's leave it at that for now and try and get a goal back quite quickly. Berahino can turn and shoot, and it's a good block again. Yaya coming on has actually made a big difference. Only 5 minutes in, and already I can notice it. We are going to get, I think, Munier to take this on his left foot. Hopefully pick somebody out that's not marked. Into Bridcut. Bit of a strange choice of player to be in the box, but we do have another corner. Okay, 2 more changes. Vardy and Callum Wilson will both be coming on. That means that we are going to take off both our wingers, who have been absolutely shocking in this game. Really haven't got on the ball very often. And that means we're going to go to 3 up front. So it's an interesting formation, this one. Essentially a 4-3-3. But let's wait and see how we get on. Not too much longer left now to try and get 2 goals. We're not after 1, remember. We need the both of them. Wilson looking to the pass to Vardy. Surely that got a block. If not, then he's absolutely awful. He did get a block. I didn't quite see it, to be honest. And Munier's come off, so we're going to have to get someone else to take these. Vardy, I think, is going to be the man to take the corner. Not what I was expecting to have to do. And that is an awful corner right to the keeper. No way. Yedlin just heads it right to them. Oh, they're on the counter-attack. We're looking more likely of conceding than scoring a goal. That's how bad we've been in this game. Oh, 5 minutes left to try and just get an equaliser and make sure we don't drop all 3 points, because that will be very bad for us. Can we get another goal? Or, well, a first goal. We need a goal first. That's it. We've lost the game 1-0. Oh, so frustrating. What a poor game that was. Really didn't deserve anything. Usually at this point I'd be saying that we deserve to win. 2 shots on target. You shouldn't deserve to win at that point, and we really didn't deserve it at all. Man United drew. They dropped 2 points. Helps us out. But I think that means that we level on points, or they go 1 above us. Not really too sure. I think they might be on level. Yes, we are level on points. And I think Chelsea have now gone 3 points in front of us. So it's still doable, absolutely doable this game. 2 matches left though. And obviously 3 points there would have put us on 74, the same as Chelsea, who have clearly dropped points themselves. Really disappointing, that one. And we could have gone joint top. That would have been a very important win for us. Now we are relying on the final 2 games. We need Chelsea to drop some more points. And we've got arguably our most difficult game that we've had in a couple of months now against Tottenham. So very tough. Ali wants out now. That's not a good headline. He's not been playing very often. He feels he's underpaid. I don't know whether he is, to be honest. I thought I'd offered him a new contract quite recently. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, well, he's refused the contract that I offered to him, and he wants 40 grand a week, which is quite ridiculous, really, considering the part that he plays in the squad. So we won't bother offering any more money to him. He will be leaving in the summer for us, along with a couple of other players who have have massively underperformed for us this season. We've got Dele Alli saying my decision. I've been thinking long and hard, blah blah blah. I decided I'm going to leave. Yep, that's fine by me anyway. It's a shame that he's not as good on this game or this save that I'm currently on as he is in real life. That is such a shame. I wanted to start him really, to be honest, Dele Alli, but he doesn't do enough in game. Got a game at Spurs now, and that will be played in the next episode when we find out whether we've won the league or not. So big episode next time round. That is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If we could go hit 25 likes on episode 70, that would be really appreciated. And if you could also go subscribe as well if you haven't already, that would be fantastic. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.